Hope you're doing good. Now, as you can see by the title of the video, the moment I took trading seriously, I feel like this video is long overdue. If you're new here, please make sure to click the subscribe button, turn on the post notifications, right? I'll just be sharing my own personal story, right? Because I know a lot of traders are struggling a lot. I've seen it in the social media, and who else but not me to just give you a piece of advice. If you're watching this, you're supposed to actually see this video. Now, to start off, guys, I've always struggled with a lot of my trading, especially in my early years in my trading. Like, I've jumped from strategy to strategy, and I thought if I found the perfect setup or the perfect entry, everything will just work out in trading, right? And as years and time when I was in the market, I realized that in trading, you actually need discipline and structure. And there's no way to go about this. You can never jump it. Even if you have a profitable strategy, if there is no discipline and there's no structure, you're going to suffer, especially long term in these markets, right? Now, I soon realized that I don't need a new strategy. You don't need a new system. If you're watching this, you don't need a new system. You don't necessarily need a new strategy. You just need a structure and some sort of discipline so you can follow and actually see some difference in your trading, right? Because I was going from some weeks I was profitable, some weeks I was blowing accounts, and because there was no structure, there was no risk management. And over time, like I said, I started understanding what I needed to do and what I needed to fix, right? Now, where everything started changing, or the moment that things started changing in my trading career, it was when I started treating trading like a skill, right? Not a hobby, right? So the moment I realized that, it's actually, you require so much more to be a consistently profitable trader rather than just a strategy, right? It's like running a business or anything else. You need the skill, right, to actually see it through and make money from this market, right? So the moment I sat down, I'm like, no, I just need discipline. I need to have good risk management, and I need to have a solid structure. Is when things started really changing, especially in my trading career, right? Now, things also changed when I started realizing my environment, right? So this includes what you trade on, right? So for me, I've recently started testing IUX, right? And for me, I started off with a standard $50 account just to test and review if my trades and my strategy actually works, right? And once I was comfortable with the environment and the conditions, I eventually scaled to their pro account and really dialed in, right? So essentially what I'm also trying to let you know is the environment you trade in is very important, especially as a trader, whether it be where you are, right? And the systems you use, the brokers you use is very important, especially for the way you trade as a trader, because you need to make sure that the execution is clean and the environment is there for you to actually trade the way you need to trade, right? Now, as the years have went on and I started really understanding what I needed to fix, right, my mindset really shifted and changed, right? I started really understanding that my job as a trader and your job as a trader is literally to protect your capital, right? Make sure that you risk the way you need to risk, and literally master your strategy. Like, that's about everything you need to understand, especially in trading. Having a good environment, having a solid structure, having good discipline, and understanding that this game is all about capital preservation. If you don't have money, you cannot play the game, right? Now, obviously, the best advice I could obviously tell you if you are looking into jumping into the markets and actually trading, right, you need to start with the demo account, right? Start with the demo account. Test if the environment makes sense for you, right? And the moment you feel comfortable, that's the time I would advise you to scale, right? Scale and really see if your strategy can carry on working the way it does, right? Now, what you need to understand, guys, especially with trading, is that trading is not suitable for everybody, right? You need to understand, if you're joining this market, it's either you need to understand very well that the money that you're risking, you need to be comfortable losing it, guys. And that's literally a lot of guys that are coming into the market, they don't understand the risk disclaimer, especially with trading. Anybody can just come on the app and open a phone and buy and sell. But what you need to understand as well is that, like, trading is not suitable for everybody, right? So you need to ask yourself and sit and think, is this career that I'm pursuing very suitable for you? And if so, start off with the demo account, right? Start off with the demo account, and if the conditions are very good for you, scale, right? And that's the best advice I could give you. And as time moved on in my career, that's when I started noticing that the moment I have structure and discipline, that's when things started really starting to change. Because even when I was making money, it was coming from a place of structure and discipline. Because a lot of you guys watching this video, I'm sure it's buy and hope, or you're trading a trading strategy that you don't even have data on, you're trading in terrible environments, right? Just understand, this is a skill, right? If you're treating it like a hobby, you'll get hobby results. And if you're treating it like a skill and as a business, you will get business and skill results, right? Now, if you watch till the end and you enjoy these types of videos, please make sure to click the subscribe button, turn on the post notification. Check the link down in the description if you are interested in joining IUX, right? And if you want more videos like this, please make sure to comment down more, and I'll be recording more of these types of videos, more personal, more in depth.